Hey, pop they beat, pop they beat, pop they beat. Let me see what they time out. Did the general drop a video? Swante got his shit jumping out the gym. Is that T Banks?
Y'all ready for this?
6 of the biggest streamers in the world are here to face off against each other.
3 years ago.
Hello? Why is my shit mudded? Oh. I know why my shit mudded. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Oh, badge plug. Okay, we go grind.
We did it again, yo. We made the first 6'8" build in NBA 2K27 that has 0 weaknesses. This build gets an 89 3-point rating as well as an 87 mid-range, because if y'all don't know, 3-point and mid-range badges are completely separate this year. So with these stats, not only do we have access to Legend Set and Fire, Hall of Fame Limitless Range, and Hall of Fame Arc Cadence, but we also get access to the new best shooting takeover in the game, which is Shot Artist, a takeover that allows you to hit every single fade, open or contested. And we can't forget about having the ability to get Hall of Fame Smooth Operator for all my midi faders out there who want to cheese on a 6'8" high wingspan build. Pair that insane shooting ability with an 87 driving dunk and a 78 vertical to not only unlock Silver Posterizer with the ability to get it to Hall of Fame, but also unlock the new best finishing takeover called Airspace. You know, the takeover that was allowing 6'4", 84 overall Ja Morant to dunk on every single center in the league on Hall of Fame difficulty. Right. Yeah, you get that takeover on a 6'8" build with a 6'9" wingspan. RIP anybody who tries to meet you in the paint. But we're nowhere near done. You also get a maxed out ball handle and a maxed out speed with ball at 86 and 80, just like last year, which not only gives you access to Hall of Fame lightning launch with a max +2, but also allows you to put on all the best dribble moves for 6'8" builds in the game. And if the build has 0 weaknesses, the best tracks in a max to takeover on a 6'8" build with a 6'9" wingspan. RIP anybody who tries to meet you in the paint. But we're nowhere near done. You also get a maxed out ball handle and a maxed out speed with ball at 86 and 80, just like last year, which not only gives you access to Hall of Fame lightning launch with a max +2, but also allows you to put on all the best dribble moves for 6'8". We have an 85 perimeter defense, a 77 steal, which is the new cutoff for builds +2, but also allows you to put on not only gives you access to Hall of Fame lightning launch with a max +2, but also
crossover escape, hesitation escape, between the legs escape, behind the back escape, misdirection hesitation.
So allows you to put on all the best dribble moves for 6
misdirection crossover, misdirection behind the back, combo move, hesitation crossover combo, double crossover combo. Damn, bitch! I gotta put all these SIGs on first day. Golly!
Put 8 builds in.
And then I still got the behind the back and the behind the back launch
in the game. And if the build has 0 weaknesses, you know it's got defense. We have an 85 perimeter defense, a 77 steal, which is the new.
I don't know if that's a bad or a good thing. Yeah, I guess we get more variety, so not everybody's dribbling the fucking same. But like, if most of these moves are ineffective, what the fuck is the point of having all these categories unless you're just trying to milk us and have us buy all these animations? Because that's the only way I see this shit. You just trying to have more categories.
For Silver Interceptor, Gold Interceptor now being a 90 rating needed instead of an 85, so 77 is the perfect cutoff point. A 78 block for Silver High Flying Denier, and a 60 interior defense for Bronze Paint Patroller. And to top it all off, we have an insane 87 speed and 85 agility to unlock Gold Flash and Gold Workhorse. And the last thing we did was give ourselves just enough rebounding to unlock Bronze Rebounding badges, forcing 2K to give us an A grade in every single category and literally tell us that our zero cap breaker build has no weaknesses to report. Now, if you're confused about any of the takeovers, badges, or ratings I just mentioned, don't worry, I'm gonna break down the entire builder in this video. But first, here is a PlayStation and Xbox gift card for my Noti game. And here's the winner of the NBA 2K27 giveaway from my last video. If you want to win NBA 2K27 for free, all you have to do is subscribe with notifications on and comment what build height you want to see me do next. I'm not gonna lie, right after I drop this video, I'm also dropping a build.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. If you're one of the niggas that's been so locked into the video that you got the code out of the video and it worked and you actually got paid from the video, from just being you locked in, my nigga. I can't lie. You one lucky nigga. Sunshine, how you doing? How you doing, Sunshine? How you feeling? How you feeling this morning? Aha, Cash Up try to get me.
Height that nobody is talking about, that at zero cap breakers is better than the 6'11" speed boosting demigod builds that we had running all over the place on NBA 2K26. So yeah, make sure to look out for that. But for right now, let's get into this build. Alright, a couple things you need to know about this builder. First off, your minimum wingspan 6'8" builds, you're not making those no more. Well, at least not if you care about your perimeter defense rating and your driving dunk rating. Because in NBA 2K27's builder, when you lower the wingspan on the common taller guard build heights, aka 6'6", 6'7", and 6'8", the lower your wingspan, the less your perimeter defense and driving dunk can be. And the rumor going around town is that perimeter defense completely determines your contest this year. On NBA 2K26, your block rating determined your jump contest. The rumor floating around at Community Day is that now it is completely
I need to see somebody that is really locked in with this
Don't take that part as fact. I'm gonna have to confirm with some people later. But lowering your wingspan 100% lowers your driving dunk and your perimeter defense rating now. The second thing you need to know about NBA 2K27's builder is that it's basically NBA 2K26's builder, but heavily nerfed.
The Democrats are trying to take over Texas because I am advancing transformative policies the Democrats are against.
Now that sounds crazy, but just hear me out. 2K made a lot of subtle changes to slightly nerf builds. So for example, like I said, if you lower your wingspan, you lose out on perimeter defense and driving dunk. Another slight nerf just like that, but for center builds, is that now for center builds, you have to go defensive rebound and offensive rebound to get all of the rebounding badges you want. Because the rebounding badges are split into offensive rebounding badge and defensive rebounding badge. Whereas on NBA 2K26, you could just go a 98 defensive rebound and an 8.
Yes. So for you fuck niggas that was making that little short ass power forward build that had a high ass board and then just could get all the physicals and could still shoot and low-key dribble and play defense and dunk on a nigga, you're a bitch. We see you. Try to create that shit this year. You probably will. But still, we see you.
The offensive rebound and your rebounding badges would be perfectly fine because you hit the threshold on one of those ratings. This year, I'm not gonna lie, my centers out there, you're probably gonna have to go a 95 defensive rebound and a 93 offensive rebound to get all of the badges you want. And as you can imagine, that costs a ton of attributes. So basically what I'm trying to say is don't try to compare your 2K26 build to your 2K27 build. Because if you do, you are gonna think that your build is trash. When in reality, for 2K27 standards, it's probably really good. Now there is one build height that I found that completely ignores all of these nerfs. And I'm gonna drop that build.
Hold on, chat. You hear that music?
For 2K27 standards, it's probably really good. Now there is one build height that I found that completely ignores all of these nerfs. And I'm gonna drop that build right after this video, but I wanted to set the baseline for y'all first so you completely understand the builder, and then I could show y'all what I believe to be the craziest zero cap breaker build I have ever made. Now the last things you need to know before we get into this build are the changes to the takeovers and which takeovers are the best. For the new best shooting takeover, all you need is an 89 3-point rating, that takeover being shot artist, which allows you to green fades like they're wide open layups. If you want deep range takeover, aka zip code, it is not a 90 3-point rating requirement, but instead it is a 91, which means to get that on a 6'8" build, you have to sacrifice some of your defense or some of your driving dunk, both of which I was not willing to do for this specific build. I wanted to throw that in there before we make the build because I knew I was going to get 1,000 comments saying, yo Granny, why didn't you go 90 to get get zip code takeover. It is actually 91, and the negatives like losing out on my 78 block, losing out on certain contact dunk animations, losing out on some perimeter defense rating, outweighed my want for zip code takeover, especially because we have the most competitive option in shot artist at 89 3-point rating. And the last thing I need to mention is that Hall of Fame badges cost an arm and a leg in the builder. The reason for that being is that there are no legend badges you can get in the builder anymore. Instead, to get legend badges, you have to use your max +1 and max +2s, which by the way, you are going to be given 12 max +1s and 4 max +2s throughout your time playing NBA 2K27. So keep that in mind when you're making your build. I'm going to be telling you what badges I'm going to put in each slot as we go through this. Okay, I'm sorry for the yap fest, but I didn't want to just get on here and start naming numbers and y'all have no idea what they mean. Hopefully that was helpful. Now let's get into this build. As I mentioned before, the first thing we did was go an 89 3-point rating and an 87 mid-range. I truly believe an 87 mid-range is the sweet
6'8", 185, 6'9" wingspan. Shooting guard. Okay. Let's see, chat.
Sweet spot for smooth operator. To get it to gold, you would have to go a 93, which would cost a ton of attributes. And my plan is to max +1 this.
Improves a player ability to knock down mid-range shots while on the move, including pull-up, hop, or spin shots. Okay. Little shot creating badge. I feel it. I like that they're
MIDI fading badge to get it to gold, and then max +2 limitless range and set and fire to get them on Hall of Fame and Legend. The next thing I did was upgrade my ball handle to an 85, my speed with ball to an 80, and my pass accuracy to a 71. Why? Because I was stuck in the 2K26 builder mindset where 71 pass accuracy was silver dimer, but on 2K27 it is 70 pass accuracy. I also went an 85 ball handle at first because I thought that I could save some attributes by not going gold ankle breaker badge, but I found out later that nearly every single dribble move I want to equip on this build requires an 86 ball handle. So obviously I went 86 ball handle. My plan is to max +1 my handles for days for gold. If stamina is really a problem, I'll use one of my max +2s, but right now I'm only using 2 max +2s, so I want to save them as much as I can. So at first we're going to rock gold handles for days, and instead we're going to max +2 our lightning launch to get it to Hall of Fame just like NBA 2K26, putting us now at 3 max +2s out of our max 4 total. After that, I went to my driving dunk and put it to 87, and I went to my vertical and put it at 78. Now, Grindin, why would you do that? The dunk packages are 87 and 75 for the first dunk package, which is pro contact dunks off 2, and then the second one is 89 driving dunk and a 78 vertical for pro contact dunks off 1. My reasoning for only going an 87 driving dunk instead of an 89 is I wanted places to put my cap breakers as I earn them. When you hit level 40, you're going to get a cap breaker, and when you hit rookie 6, you're going to get a cap breaker. Both of those I'm going to instantly put on my driving dunk to unlock pro contact dunks off of 1 very early in the game. And as of right now, until we see how needed posterizer is, I'm only going to max +1 posterizer to gold, because from what I've seen at Community Day, dunking is already super overpowered even with bronze, so I'm not even sure Hall of Fame is even needed. Obviously that could change before the game comes out, so I'm going to put it on gold and we're going to test it out from there. Now my favorite part about this build, despite having insane offensive ratings in ball handle, speed with ball, 3-point mid-range, and driving dunk, we still get an 85 perimeter defense, giving us access to Hall of Fame challenger with our final max +2 badge, as well as gold pick dodger and gold seatbelt with our max +1 badges, a 77 steal which gives us silver interceptor, which is going to be gold, is now the ball handle, speed with ball, 3-point mid-range, and driving dunk. We still get an 85 perimeter defense, giving us access to Hall of Fame challenger with our final max +2 badge, as well as gold pick dodger and gold seatbelt with our max +1 badges, a 77 steal which gives us silver interceptor, which is going to be gold with another max +1 badge. By the way, the reason we're going silver interceptor instead of gold is gold interceptor is now a 90 rating instead of 85. I'm telling you, all of the badges got a boost because there are no legend badges, so they are very expensive in the builder. You're better off going these budget ratings and increasing them with your max plus ones and max plus twos. A 78 block rating, which gives us silver high flying denier, which again, we're gonna max plus one to get it to gold. We'll probably max plus one our paint patroller as well to get that to silver. That'll be our 7th max plus one out of 12, so we have 5 left. And then finally, the craziest part about the build is we have an 87 speed and an 85 agility, both of which are able to be cap breaker to 89, making us an insanely fast 6'8" build. And we are gonna max plus one our flash, workhorse, and slippery off ball to Hall of Fame, leaving us with 2 max plus one badges left. And then to finish off our 0 weakness 6'8" build, we went a 67 defensive rebound to get bronze possession closer, which is the defensive rebounding badge, and bronze sink snatcher, which increases your rebounding ratings when you green your rebound timing, finishing off one of the most all-around 6'8" builds I have ever seen. This is exactly what I want out of a day one build. Literally, no matter how hard or easy our cap breaker spread is.
Cap breakers. You can go 90 tray ball. Really don't want that. 88 perimeter. You can 70 interior. You can go. Ooh, we ski 91 Yamington. 91 Yamington. 77 driving layup. 79 close shot. 76 pass act. All right, fuck it. Damn, those rebounding cap breakers look kind of decent though. Chat, we gonna be here for a fucking while.
We can actually get an insanely high post control and standing dunk, even though we're starting at a 51 and a 47 rating, because we got the glitch cap breakers on these by complete accident. And if you're a fan of more pass accuracy, you can also get break started by putting cap breakers on your pass set. But yeah, when I was making this build, I was literally talking to Clutch and I was like, bro, what are they gonna say I have weaknesses on for this build? And lo and behold, they said I had absolutely 0 weaknesses because the build does not. We also get access to my favorite jump shot from NBA2K26 Season 1, which is base Matt Ryan, release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 Baluba, 100% release speed, 5 ticks above push, and the blending is 65% Robertson, 35% Baluba. I was using this jump shot in the my court against Clutch, and it felt the exact same as NBA2K26. If y'all don't know, rhythm shooting feels completely different this year. Honestly, I recommend that you button shoot. I think you'll have an easier time button shooting than you do rhythm shooting this year. But yeah, I was button shooting with this jump shot. It was chicken. It felt the exact same. I can't wait to be a button shooter again, just like I was on 2K26 first couple weeks before we all found out that rhythm shooting was completely broken and you could green shots with your eyes closed. I also tried out a couple dribble moves, especially James Harden dribble style, which a lot of people are saying is the best dribble style in the game for tall guards now. If y'all don't know, Zach LaVine dribble style takes, I think, a 91 rating to get now. So no more tall guards getting that one. It's only a small guard dribble style now, which I don't even think small guards are going to use because there's better ones for small guards. But yeah, James Harden felt really good. These dribble moves aren't honestly the best. I was barely testing them out, but they felt decent. A lot of the moves are the same. Like Paul George escape is the same. Jimmy Butler escape is the same. SGA's escape is the same. All that stuff is all the same. So if you just put on your comfort pick, you'll be perfectly fine. But anyways, y'all, that is my first build video of NBA 2K27. I am either making this build or my next video build for my first tall guard build. Honestly, I am leaning towards my next video's build because I think that height is the new meta height in NBA 2K27. Only time can tell, but the ratings on that build are insane. So make sure to go check it out. Click right here to watch that video and decide.
All right. And I know niggas been posting the content now. After I just watched the whole video. Cheese, yup, Double H. Should I just put on Swante real quick? Put on Swante real quick, check.
Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl,
Why
this
am I
one
on
works.
here? Getting a fucking ad. Go here.
The best ones and fastest ones I found were Pro
shit.
and Donovan Mitchell. Pro requires only a 70 ball handle. It looks like there's no height cap, so therefore I think everyone will be able to use Pro. So definitely equip Pro for the first day. The next sig I definitely would have put per se is Jordan Poole breakdown combo. It seems like the only breakdown combo where you just flick your right stick up while holding R2 that you are liable to get a crab. I think Jordan Poole is going to be the best one everyone uses. When the game comes out, obviously I'm going to try all of them, but this one only requires an 86 ball handle, and your height has to be under 6'10" to get this. The next sig I would tell y'all to equip would be breakdown moving combo Trae Young. Now, Trae Young breakdown moving combo, I do not know how to activate it super consistent yet. When the game comes out, I will. But this move, I promise y'all, works exactly like D-Book aggressive. I don't know what it is, but I was shooting off this move almost every single time, and it literally goes through the defender. So when the game comes out, I will lab it for y'all and let y'all know. The next move I want y'all to put on, y'all need to put this on. This is by far the best move in the game. Steph Curry crossover escape, which is basically your escape from last year. Hold R2.
What's
Click
that?
opposite ball handle,
What's
requires a
that?
92 ball handle. This is by far the fastest move
What's that?
in the game. I really hope they don't patch it or slow it down for release, but this move is the best move in the game. The next move will be the hesitation escape. This is basically your normal hezi, like standstill hezi from last year. I have Kobe White equipped, but honestly, I don't think this is the best hezi in the game. I just need to go through all of them when the game releases.
Giving too much sauce, dropping sauce.
So the next
in
move
his
I think y'all should equip would be Kyrie Irving between the legs escape. This only requires a 90 ball handle under 6'5". As y'all know, they separated the escapes this year, so you have a different between the legs escape rather than your crossover escape. So I think Kyrie is going to be very useful. This one actually creates a lot of space. The next sig to equip is the Curry slide, aka the Steph Curry behind the back escape. You do need a 92 ball handle this year under 6'5". It still creates a lot of space. It's slowed down just a little bit, and for some reason it's very hard to trigger. In 2K26, I could probably trigger 10 speed glitches before 10 behind the backs in this game. They made the angle like super hard to hit. It's more like 6:30 to 5:30 o'clock rather than you could just flick diagonal and just get it every time. So hopefully they patch that or fix it in release.
Saying it need to be
but yeah, that's the Curry slide for you.
God damn, the pro play dribbling so broken that they gotta patch in how to do the goddamn Curry slide. Like, what the hell they got going on? The Curry slide literally just one flick. What the hell did they do? The app's still not working? Has anybody get on the app? You can create and share builds with friends? What are you saying? Are you on the app?
Let me see, chat. Let me see if this app is here.
Next move would be the misdirection hesitation. It is basically like a misdirection, but you just keep the ball in your hand, in the same hand that you go with.
They said the app delayed. Wait, where? Where?
Oh, yeah, bro, I don't see this bitch.
They on my knees double twisting. They posted me on Reddit and Facebook, but they won't talk to me live. Hey.
Does cap breaking attributes potentially give more badge tokens?
I don't know. Do any of y'all know? Hey, I appreciate the super chat. Everybody like his super chat, bro. I don't know what CA is. Where the hell are you from? Is that Canadian? The hell is Canadian? You from Canada? Hey, can I get a crumple of tea? Can I get a... Hey, where they said it? They said it on Discord? Hold on, let me go in there. Hold on, Nah, because they violating me, bro. Everybody... Bro, I made a tweet, man. I told y'all the app was going to be broken, and all these old heads are crying about me all morning, flaming the game. They're crying about me flaming the game. Or not flaming the game. They're crying about me. It's finishing up.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. We being a little parasocial today. I gotta see what's going on with the fucking 2K, man. I gotta see, bro. Saudi.
And they just dropped it.
Cruddy. Crudster. The fucking G spam. The fucking G spam. You cheesing me.
Y'all wanna see the message?
You're cheesing me, fam.
But they was on my head though. Oh my god! I watched 7 videos of you back to back to back. You're just hating on the game.
I don't even know what the name of the fucking app is supposed to be called, cause to be honest, be so very honest, chat. I don't know at all. Let's go check somebody else's stream real quick. I will come back to Swante.
You just hating on the game.
He is doing a wonderful job though. But making my
NBA2K26, your block rating determined your jump contest.
Okay, brothers watching.
Figure all that out. You'll be able to move.
Guys, I'm giving away VC right now.
You know.
Oh, he's showing the sauce. He's showing the sauce.
Yeah,
Look at the sauce.
Through shots, they're looking crazy. Speed of ball, we're gonna be going 70. Then we're gonna tweak the midi, and we're gonna get this up. This is gonna be for shooting badges. We're gonna be getting some extra shooting badges. You know, you could also
Hold on,
use
chat.
some cat breakers
I'm peeping everything today. I ain't gonna lie, I'm peeping everything. I got time, nigga.
My Instagram is it's solo YT. DM me your age and your state. It's solo YT if you guys want to enter the VC giveaway.
We also have a static midi on gold, quick trigger on silver. You guys can see all the badges.
Hold on,
right there.
Kush.
You can pause the video at any point. Look through it, all that.
VC
Yeah,
giveaway.
2K27 VC.
We're going to be starting off with an 80 driver dunk. If you guys want posterizer on bronze,
Guys, how are y'all feeling about driving dunk? Because we've seen the finishing and the dunking is looking pretty crazy. Are you guys going for contacts for sure? You going 90 plus? How you feeling? Because I think, you know, even if you just go 80, get quick drops, get some basic packages, the green window is still big.
I get an 85.
What are you guys thinking?
So some of the
99, 87
this year. For the contact dunks, it's going to be the same as 26.
Yeah, I don't like how a lot of people just lock it in 87, 75 vertical and just call it a day. I like if there's more versatility.
Basically the same. For driving dunk though, we're gonna go 80, which I believe you get.
I need that VC, brother. I ain't gonna lie, I need that VC, chat.
If you guys have been paying
Y'all
attention
go
to the
join up
gameplay
solo.
stuff,
Go send your
finishing's crazy on this game.
DM.
The dunk meter's
No cap.
fixed, so with an 80 dunk, trust me, you're gonna be getting some.
I misspoke on one thing in this video. I think I said you need an 85 driving dunk for posterizer. That's not true.
Green windows on those dunks, and then also I'm gonna use some cap breakers to cap break that up. You know, as soon as we get our first few cap breakers, which I know will.
I'll get back to you, Obi, if you DM on Instagram. I'll get back to you, bro.
70, getting that bronze layup mix master. You guys will see all the badges at the end here.
The app is not out. The app is not out.
This is interesting this year. This is interesting. I think on this build, we're gonna end up going with a 70 pass accuracy, but you guys can see the different badge tiers. Dimer is tough to get, 86 for gold. Bailout is bronze at 86. You got break starter silver, versatile visionary silver. Pass accuracy is one of the things that's going to be tweaked the most when it comes to this build. And as you try to get more things like vertical, like some of the defensive stuff, rebound, stuff like that, pass accuracy is going to be something that you're going to have to consider sacrificing.
Guys, how do you feel about pass accuracy this year? We've seen a lot of people saying the passes are not going to be good. There's a lot of little lollipop passes off people's bodies. I don't know if we're gassing that up out of proportion, but
this build, you guys
pass accuracy might matter a lot this year.
At an 85, that's only for bronze. A lot of these badges this year are very tough to unlock. They made them tough to get, so we're gonna have to have a lot of low.
Again, guys, this is a 6'10" build right here.
If you guys haven't seen, we'll get into that.
Solo reacting to solo. Let's go.
Now we're gonna be.
I figured I would pull up this build video first. I just dropped it.
Okay, so again, this build's gonna be able to do everything. It's a 6'10". We're going 86 post.
Jaw reacting to solo, reacting to solo.
Ghost stepper, goal hop.
Shout out to Cole too. He sent me this.
Post fade phenom gold, post spin catalyst silver, and unpluckable on silver.
Someone just said, is a 6'11" or a 6'10" better? Yeah. If you guys have questions, I can answer as much stuff as I possibly can right now.
Sitting here
because all the embargoes have now lifted. He said, is a 6'11" or a 6'10" better? I think 6'10's. 6'10's the tallest height where you can get zip code takeover. That's the deep bomber one. That's not, you know, huge, but it helps.
Oh,
and then
bro,
6'11's the attribute points.
If you're big as hell, you should not be.
I think
going for
also
no
6'9's. We just looked at Clutch's 6'9 build. We could pull that up again in a second. 6'9.
Random ass jumpers. Well, I don't know if they have random jumpers on actually, because they could change their sigs and shit. I'm sure. HQ app's not out yet, bro.
Chalk going crazy right now, chat.
I'm telling you, bro. Listen, I feel like you're gonna have to have layup on your build because this is the dynamic. dynamic layup I was talking about. This is the dynamic stuff I'm talking about. He's boxed, and he doesn't get a good ante, but the game gives him a better dynamic layup, and it's open. Even though it says heavy, that's open.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
I might put layup on my belt this year, bro. I truly might.
What was that?
I'm gonna tell y'all 2 things I'm basing right now, and then we'll go watch builds in a minute.
Whoa, brother!
I really wanted to wait to watch builds, but you got to get ankle breakers, bro. Like you got to get ankle breakers. This reminds me of 25.
He just got boxed and got a random animation.
Every feature looks phenomenal. The issue right now is, again, super unbiased. I don't care. I don't dribble anyways. I'm gonna run and fade anyways. But it doesn't. I just don't see anybody getting open. I don't see how any of y'all are gonna get open.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna box.
I wonder why they delayed the app.
I'm finna box some shit up. Take it to the crib, nigga. What?
I think that's another problem that 2K does. Is like
nigga,
makes commitments that they don't mean. Like, why are we? Why commit to the app?
Shit up, boy.
I think it's a very unique combo move. I think it also like goes
my nigga
together.
Like, now. Where his shit at? Cause his shit just went crazy. Oi, 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 oi. Yo, fucking clip. What's the VOD at?
Yo.
Okay. I want to see the raid. Can I see the raid?
Okay.
See the raid.
Okay. Sturdy, good audio, good audio.
Yes. Let me raid.
Marlon, I seen you outside the this nigga out mugging Marlon on good.
Yeah, come on, gang.
Let me get a bug. Alright. The thing is, bro, I seen Twin outside the auditions, bro, at Streamer University, bro. Shout out Marlon. I didn't even say what's up to him though. That's the crazy part, but shout out Marlon, bro. Alright. 289! Wait, what? Viewers! Nigga. Oh my god. At this rate, I'm gonna touch partner. 6 more days, yo. Raid me 6 more days out of the month, gang. Please, gang. I was this close to paying for bots. I'm not going for that. I'm not paying for fucking bots. Not on what you want, gang. W raids.
Not going.
Stay Paul. Are you fucking crazy?
I'm not going. Bro, I'm not going. Nigga not going for the fucking bots. I can't
the
go
next
for the
move
bots
I'm gonna
either,
show y'all, which in my
this is low. Bro, this move
when
low.
the game drops,
never happens, chat.
This is a 9.
I get a little traction off this
Opposite
motherfucking
ball.
K, man.
Bro, this reminds me of the stretch bigs. This reminds me of the stretch bigs that used to just wiggle with their left stick, and they just were basically doing
that bitch
big
because it was wide open.
And opposite ball hand.
If you could cancel this,
so
it'd be crazy. Not this
trigger
move,
this
the other move.
The next move I'm gonna equip day one will be Damian Lillard crossover combo.
This is like hella broke. If you could cancel this nonstop and keep going back and forth and cover that crazy space, that'd be broken as hell, boy. That's that 19 stretch big cheese.
I can see that. If it's
you never saw SGA do that?
Pro play realism.
Just opposite
never
ball
saw
hand,
Dame do this.
Back to back.
Never saw Dame do this.
This is a 90 ball handle requirement under 6'5". When the game drops, I'm definitely gonna lab more of those because I saw a lot of good ones in that category specifically. The next move I'm going to show y'all, which in my opinion is the second best move in the game, which is Scottie Pippen behind the back. And it is the fastest behind the back in the game. Last year, if you try to equip this move, you had a bad standing behind the back, but this behind the back was good. But since 2K separated the packages, you can now equip this alone. So yeah, Scottie Pippen behind the back is definitely going to be meta. The next move in the game that I'm going to show y'all is behind the back launch Trae Young. And if you play 2K20, this is that explosive behind the back from 2K20. This was in the game last year.
Oh my God. That 2K20 behind the back. I don't think Chappa knows what he's saying, bro. This ain't the 2K20 behind the back. Y'all remember that kill move in 2K20? There's no way.
You throw that motherfucker all the way over there.
There's no way.
Him.
Chappa gotta be lying to me.
But
You
not many people equipped it because, like I
you
said, the standing behind the back was bad. This only requires a 92 ball handle and under 6'5".
Nah, it can't be the one. It has to be Nerf. It gotta be Nerf. It do look like it go forward a little bit.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, why don't they just? They're a company that likes to recycle anyways. Recycle from the other games that you've played,
Bro,
that you've
Canadian
had,
for
bro.
real.
All the good elements.
Why are
and
y'all
shit,
super chatting
take
and
from
not
them
responding?
that we want, that we've liked, and put it into one game. How the fuck is it so hard? You don't even have to create anything new, nigga. You're not even.
Bro, you gotta send me the damn
you're
link,
creating
bro.
something new because you ain't put all those into one game before, but.
App released at 11 a.m. Not released. Did they really say it was supposed to be on 11 a.m.?
Rich ass can definitely do that.
And then when it dropped, it's gonna crash, bro.
Hell yeah, the app gonna crash.
Exclamation sub, subscribe to the stream, man. Help hit the sub goal.
The next thing I'm gonna show y'all is the Steve Nash spin. This move has the 2K21 spin back in it. I'm pretty sure it's the faster one in the game, but this spin also has the 2K18 spin in it. This one only requires a 92 ball handle as well, under 6'5". So if you haven't caught on, I think 92 ball handle is a sweet spot to get most of the moves I've shown this far.
Oh, the
next
21
spin
spin
is cross
back.
spin. Is basically a crossover into a spin. I didn't.
The 21 spin back. Look, guys, do you hear how when I get excited about certain things and I talk positive about it? Do you hear? Do people hear this? Oh my God, the 21 spin back. The 20 behind the back. Do you guys hear that? Or do you only notice when I'm flaming certain things? Wake up. Do I have to keep pointing out when I'm speaking quote unquote positive about the game? Every time? Like, God damn.
Mess with the cross spins at all, so when release comes, I definitely will lab that. The next move will be your in and out. This move does affect your momentum, and Russell Westbrook was the best in and out I found that makes your momentum fast. The next stick I'm going to show y'all is your up the court hesitation. It's just called hesitation. I'm using Stephen Curry, which thus requires a 92 ball handle once again, which is the sweet spot. And this seems like the fastest up the court hesitation in the game.
I can already see it.
The next sig would be your lateral hesitation. It will be Darius Garland for day one. I think Darius Garland or Anthony Edwards, I'm not sure. One of them gives you another quick stop option. So you just flick a ball hand while running left or right. It only requires an 84 ball handle under 6'5". Now for the one sig I am scared about and worried about for this game is your step back. So your step back would be running up the court while running, flicking right stick down. If you remember last year, we used D-Book while running up the court and he does like a quick behind the back snatch. In this game, all the step backs I labbed were bad. All of them were slow.
Looks like that snatchback ain't gonna save niggas.
Why? Why are snatchbacks bad and trash? Y'all cry, bro. People cry so much about snatchbacks.
Damn.
Like it's not real.
It is very real, nigga. I use snatch nigga back in real life, nigga. What?
I just don't understand, bro.
And spam it too.
I can understand the hot backs, but people be crying about any snatchback, bro.
All of them were useless. You could not shoot off them. Couldn't speed boost off them. So like running up the court and doing a snatch in NBA 2K27, I don't think is viable at all. The next sig will be probably your next most important sig, which will be your crossover step back. I use Kyrie Irving. It's the one from 2K25. If you play that game, you need a 90 ball handle under 6'5". And if you paid attention, whenever you do a Curry escape in this game, it kind of scoots you up if you spam it. So this step back kind of like resets you and brings you back to the 3-point line. If I use like Vince Carter or like a different step back, I kind of like stayed under the 3-point line. So that's why I like Kyrie
thanks
Irving.
for the follow.
And also it has a very
when the
good
app
speed
releasing,
when you run out of the step back, and
bro,
you don't need to hesitate.
Go on with your life. Do not wait for the app, bro. When it does come out, it's going to crash. Go on with your life. It's going to crash.
Don't even
at all
like
worry about the app right you now. Literally just run out the step back. The next sig will be your lateral step back. That's when you're running left or right and you flick right stick down. They have Jimmy Butler in this game, which is basically like that old step back from 2K20 or 21. You need like a low ball handle for this and under 6'10", so I think everyone will be able to get it. And you can also shoot off this step back. I'm going to lab more when the game releases, but for now I'm going to use Jimmy Butler. The next like 4 or 5 sigs were all like triple threat breakdowns, so I didn't try any of those or lab any of them. I honestly didn't even care because there were so many sigs to begin with that I had to lab. And if you're wondering what my go-to shot, fade, hops.
This look clean. Look AI-y, but it look clean. I like the deep color of the court too.
Oh my god!
Step and spin jumper are, they are right here. I don't know why it says Devin Booker dribble pull up. I was using Pro 2. I must have changed it after that screenshot. But yeah, Pro 2 is still the best dribble pull up in the game. I think it requires like a 92 MIDI now to get it. It's a very high rating because obviously 2K knows it was very OP last year and the year before that. So yeah, they increased the rating on that. And if you came to the end of the video to get my screenshots on my SIGs, those will be in my Twitch chat when the game drops. When the game drops, early access August 26th, come to my Twitch chat, put !6. All the screenshots will pull up of all my SIGs I am currently using, and they will be updated live as I'm using them. My Twitch link will be in my bio, and make sure you have noties on my YouTube because I will drop one of them. Tuning in. Thank y'all for watching them.
Double H not talking about nothing. Who do y'all want to watch? Y'all wanna look at Joe Knows? Y'all think he knows something?
Where the fuck the homies at though? The nigga said let me know something and fell back asleep. What a hoe.
Y'all think a
hoe. Y'all got hoes.
First parking. Lagging. Let me guess, he not even gonna talk.
Hell,
I'm lagging. Bro, I don't. Lamont saying go. He probably, if anything, he would have got it from somebody else.
Hell, I don't know who this is. They frying me. It's over.
Trey was up there.
Ooh,
wait. Go back. Go back.
That was crazy.
Go back.
Yeah, I'm getting fried.
Does Trey have a video out?
Oh, come on. I don't know who the fuck that was.
Does Trey have a video out?
That was you. Man, you was open, gang.
Oh, that was Joe Knows. Okay.
I'm like, he frying me.
With pure green windows being smaller in NBA 2K27, it's going to be more important than ever to get the biggest green window jump
plug
How did
already?
Joe Knows get a camera on, buddy? This further confirms that he owns 2K. Yad posted? Yeah, we could watch Yad. Yeah, Yad and Dirk. Yeah. Yeah, we look at Yad and Dirk. Yeah.
Play with the My Players because I spent majority of the day working on other things for
hell is
content.
that, drugs?
But I was taking on my boy Trey, and we even got his reaction to the game included. Let's go.
Let's see.
I didn't even know Trey was up there, bro.
Come on. Why can't I keep doing that?
I ain't gonna lie, he came out, hit me with a midi pull-up. Then he's gonna go over to the left side here, hit me with a step back to the corner, pull up, green that. I'm like, I might be in trouble.
Green. I'm so fickle with shooting game. Good bumps.
Oh, step through.
I tried to step through for no reason. I just wanted to try it.
Had the midi,
So unlike
man.
yesterday's Play Now gameplay in the My Player mode, we were able to customize our HUD, so we were able to put on the shot feedback, and as you can see, we can see the contest. I get a light contest on that shot right there. Let me know what y'all think about that. But back to business. We got the ball in our hands for the first time. He's gonna push up on me, so I'm gonna do a little normal 2-hop jumper to detach from his body and then just get on that rim.
Yeah, I've been smoking so much.
Damn.
That's a slasher. I gave that angle, the ball was over.
Now I know he's worried about the rim run, so he's going to push up on me again. Another normal 2-hop jumper behind the back, hop back. I honestly just did it out of instinct. I wasn't even sure if it was in this game. But hey, we got the hop backs back.
I told y'all the LeBron hop back was still here, man.
Go back, go back, go back.
Bro, ain't nobody watching that Koza thing. We seen the first 4 minutes, but he dropped. It's just a straight instrumental. He tripping.
He tripping.
Bro, he did not go to community day. The hell are you talking about?
Good moves.
Now I'm just going to hit him with a quick boo-boo bop, straight to the basket, on that rim, not playing no games.
It's over.
Now, if you watched my gameplay breakdown yesterday, remember I said I definitely had some concerns? Well, check this out. He gets a good bump, and then I don't know what the hell this is. How?
He walked right through
It's
him.
like I just got covered in baby oil and just slipped right through.
Oh, damn. Is that defense fried? Y'all see this?
him. The initial bump was good,
Stop
but then what's
playing,
that?
Bro.
What?
What the hell?
They got past me right there? No
What
bumps?
the hell?
Hey, Trey, I hear you, bro.
What the
I hear
hell?
you. I'm the one that did it, and I couldn't believe that it happened.
Fuck
bro.
no.
Back to business, into a little Euro step, easy bucket. But now check this out again. He plays good D, cuts me off, good bump. He's attached.
Good bump.
I'm dead, right?
Came off.
There's not. Huh?
Bro, he went through him
No.
again.
No.
Defensive
Oh,
part.
come
No.
on.
Bro,
No.
what is happening?
It's not even like it's a
Hell
ratings
no.
thing.
Bro, what
Trey has
is
86
this?
Hell no.
perimeter on his build.
Oh,
I don't know what's
no.
happening
Bro,
with the
what
physics,
is this?
but it ain't good.
Oh, no,
But let's get back
no,
to the game.
no,
I ain't gonna
no.
lie, we're getting.
Is his
no.
build just garbage? His build
Can't
got no
be.
perimeter D or something?
Can't
Like,
be.
what is happening? How's he just walking through him?
Can't be. Can't be.
What is going on?
Can't
Do y'all
be.
see this horrible defense?
Can't be, cuz. There's no way.
How
There's
is
no
he just
fucking
walking
way.
through, buddy?
Starting to put the SIGs together a little bit. Little whoops.
Oh my
Hop it
god.
back on him, pull up another green.
Rod his ass.
Oh my god.
I jump. Oh,
This is this example right here is why people hate ISO, bro.
cook me, cook me, cook me, cook me, cook
When
me.
you get
Sound
embarrassed
I
like that,
sparked him up from three a couple
that's why
times.
people hate
Definitely
people
got
who
on
be
that rim a
dribbling,
couple
bro.
times.
It's
You know, I got the finishing
embarrassing, boy.
badge. Like, all right, he got a good bump there, but he's not gonna expect this. We get to the midi fade, another green.
This
Hell, I don't know who this is. They frying me.
Now we're about to get back in that one bag. One dribble to the right, boo boo bop back to the left on that rim.
Yeah, I'm getting fried. You got it.
Now I'm going to get him on my hip here for game point. I'm going to crab him with the escape pull up, and I sold.
Damn.
All right. I only got that because they felt like being generous. Green.
Hey.
And I could tell Trey was locked in. This was his last game of the day, I'm pretty sure, and he's going to the basket. He's getting a layup on me. Now he's about to come right back. I get a good bump initially, but then he's going to hit me with a little crossover. Step back, run to the left, midi fade, Green.
Let me get a little sham. Hold on, Trey.
Real discipline, I ain't gonna lie.
Goodbye.
Oh, I
like the takeover. How that whole burn. Y'all see that? Don't that look clean?
That should look decent.
That is game.
We got the stop we needed. We got finishing take. I said, you know what? I'm not giving him another chance. Euro step, meter, dunk, ball game.
Good runs.
You better give Kobe that.
They don't give me that ball back. It's only smart to do. I shot good. Hey, I don't know who that is. You cook. Ball out. They fried me.
Hash sinking slasher.
Cheating slasher.
Fried me.
What the fuck?
So they both 99 overalls.
I missed 2 shots, but hey, they got a good
and they
build.
Moving like 99 overalls.
What?
Boy, Joe's moving all right.
Hey, GG's to Trey. I'm not going to lie. This is one of the better gameplays you're going to see from Community Day. I was watching really, really good players, really good shooters go 0 for 8 from 3. I'm not going to say any names, but they were doing it. For day one on the game, for him to only miss 2 shots, me to only miss 1 shot, we go back and forth, trading threes, trading middies, both getting on the rim. That was a very, very good game. No troll.
We out. That motherfucker was hooping. Finally, I was shooting well, though. I take that. I don't know who the fuck that was. That was you? Man, you was fucking hooping, gang. No. That motherfucker, I'm like, man, he frying me.
I wish Trey's face cam didn't cut off there at the end. That way y'all could have seen us kind of interact afterwards on camera, not just the audio from it. But this is the build that I was on in that gameplay. Obviously, like, I have no pass act because I made it to go play 1v1 in the theater. I don't know what height or what type of build I'm going to start the year on. I just figured y'all just watched that whole game. You'll probably wanted to see what attributes I had and what height I was and whatnot. But yeah, I got the 93 driving dunk with the 94 3-point rating because you need a 94 shot rating to get Kevin Durant go-to. So I figured I would, experiment with that. The 91 ball handle is to get like the SGA SIGs, the LaMelo SIGs, all the SIGs that, I wanted to have the high ball handle so that I could try out the SIG. So shout out to Koza for hooking me up with these SIGs. These are the dribble moves that I was using in that gameplay that y'all just Koza for hooking. These are the SIGs that, I wanted to have the high ball handle so that I could try a lot in the edges, the whole my player. The NBA2K27 My Player Builder Breakdown. Not going to waste any time. All I ask is that you take a second and drop a like on the video. Let's get straight into it. You can pick male or female now. If you do pick female, you can only play in the city. If you want to play My Career or Eras, you have to pick a male player. Next, you have the choice to create your own or pick from a template build. We're going to create our own, obviously, because we're trying to break down this builder. Enter your vitals, and let's get straight to it. With pure green windows being smaller in NBA 2K27, it's going to be more important than ever to get the biggest green window jump shot for your specific. This release for a big discount. Tab. On the badges tab, not only can you see the badge levels as you adjust your height, weight, wingspan, but you can also see how many badge tokens each badge is going to cost. More on that later. You'll notice that although visually a lot of the attribute stuff looks the same, it is actually different. For example, last year on a 6'8" minimum wingspan, minimum weight player, you could get 95 perimeter. This year it's only 87. You'll notice that adjusting your wingspan and your weight has a much more drastic effect on not only perimeter, but also on your driving dunk. The lower the wingspan, the harsher the penalty on your driving dunk this year, the lower the weight, the harsher the penalty on your perimeter. But you'll notice something. As I keep scrolling through the heights here, I'm just seeing, like, at any point, at any height, does it start to change how the weight and the wingspan affect
affect those attributes. And as I go up the heights here, you'll notice once I get to 6'10 and up, lowering the weight actually raises your perimeter. So it's like the cutoff for big men, I guess. Like, you know, a lighter big man is going to have better perimeter defense than a heavier big man. But on 6'9", 6'8", 6'7", 6'5", 4'3", the lower, like the more kind of wing guard players, the lower your weight, it lowers your perimeter. So that's something to keep in mind as you're making your builds this year. You know, last year on a 6'8" player, there really was no penalty for going low weight, low wingspan. Low weight, low wingspan would have a 95 perimeter, and then if you upgraded it to max wingspan, you'd only have a 96 perimeter. This year, it's a lot more harsher penalty on those wings and guards if you're going minimum weight and minimum wingspan. So definitely something to consider when making your build. But here's the example that I was talking about. Right now, I'm getting into the power forwards, and you know, I'm looking at, you know, the 6'9" power forward, and I notice, okay, like the attributes are still reacting the same to when I lower the weight, lower the wingspan. But once I get to 6'10", I lower that weight, I'm like, perimeter is now going up. So just a threshold that I noticed in terms of a height cutoff, in terms of how weight affects your attributes. So when you're looking at your attributes, although visually it may look the same, make sure you're paying attention to how things react, because there are differences between the 26 builder and the 27 builder in attributes. Once you finalize your physicals and advance to the next screen, now you're going to put your attributes on. On the right side of the screen, if you click triangle or Y, you can go from relevant badges to all badges. And this might have some value this year because a lot of badges have been split. Like the offensive rebound and defensive rebound badge has been split. The midi shooting badges and the three-point shooting badges have been split. So remembering which badges are tied to which attributes, you can use the relevant badges tab to, you know, make sure you
make sure y'all hit the like button or leave the stream
as you put up each attribute. Another thing a lot of people kept asking was what determines your badge tokens. Where you put your attributes determines how many badge tokens you're going to get in each category. You know, if you max out your shooting, you're going to get the maximum amount of shooting badge tokens. Same with other categories, right? So not only pay attention to badge thresholds and what attributes you want to get, but also pay attention to, you know, maybe sometimes one more tick up on an attribute might get you an extra badge token. Just something to keep in mind as you're making your build. Now, when you click in the left stick, you're going to get a lot of tabs to pop up that are going to help you. The first one is the badges tab. It shows you every badge in the game and the attribute requirement for each level, the height threshold, everything you can want. You can scroll from each category: finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, rebounding, physicals. Now, pay close attention to badge threshold because a lot of the rating requirements for certain badge levels has changed. You will notice if you pay attention compared to last year's builder. You'll also notice that Hoff badges are the highest level you can unlock through attributes. There is a way to push your badge levels all the way to legend, but we're going to talk about that later when we get to the badge screen. But I'm going to scroll through all of these, and at the end of it, there is also all the takeover options and their requirements. So if you want to pause this and look at it, you can. I'm going to let this run through, and then I'm going to come back when we get to the next tab.
2K Lab, they're definitely gonna have all this info on their website. By the way, y'all be sure to follow my Twitch, man. Lord Baby Hulk on Twitch. Skibbity bop bop. I get a skibbity bop bop in the chat. How y'all feeling about all this 2K27 news?
Moving on to the next tab, the animations tab. This is where you're going to see the attribute requirement for every animation in the game, and you're going to want to pay attention because a lot of your favorite moves rating requirements has changed. For example, Kevin Durant go-to shot is now a 94 shot rating to unlock it. Even dribble moves. You know, a popular escape last year was the SGA escape. That is now a 91 ball handle requirement. So if you're making your build and you're like, oh, I'm going to go to, you know, an 85 ball handle because that's what I need for these moves, you might want to double check because although, you know, the moves might have the same name and the same animation tied to them, the attribute requirement to unlock them could be different. So definitely utilizing this animation tab while you're creating your build to make sure you get the SIGs that you want is going to be valuable. The next tab is your cap breakers tab, but you can't view your cap breakers unless you upgrade your attributes and are a 99 overall in the builder. So I'm going to show you. I'm just going to put some stuff here. I'm not actually like taking the time to make a good build, so please do not copy this. I'm just putting attributes up so you can see that the cap breakers show up. I would rather you be able to see the cap breakers as you make your build, similar to how that website was last year that a lot of us used, where you could see like as you put up each attribute how the cap breakers changed. In here they made it so you have to be a 99 overall to be able to see the cap breaker amounts. You know, it's definitely a nice addition, but it's not exactly executed to the best way possible in my opinion. But when you hit 99 overall in the attribute screen, you can scroll over to your cap breakers tab and now see them in the builder. Moving on to when you actually put on your badges and decide what you want to use, I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible, but there is a lot of things to consider when we get to these, you know, kind of all the stuff going on here. So bear with me. It's going to take a little bit, but I think you're going to learn a lot and it's going to help you actually understand how to utilize this to the best of your ability. When you get to this screen, this is where, you know, it shows you how many badge tokens you have in each category. Obviously, in this version, we actually had max badges, but when you make your build in the game, you're obviously going to have to grind to unlock those badge tokens. So when you click on badges for the first time, they give you a little tutorial. Each discipline has its own badge slots where related badges can be equipped. Earn badge tokens in games, practice, and workouts. Meet a badge's attribute requirements, then spend tokens to equip it in a slot. Attribute requirements and token cost are shown here. Meet both to equip the badge. So the first part is pretty self-explanatory. Badge tokens. We've had similar things in past 2Ks where each badge has a specific cost. You have a certain number of badge tokens in each discipline. You have to decide which badges you want to spend your tokens on. It's not like 2K26 where just every badge that your build meets the requirement for, you're going to have. You have to actually decide which badges you want to put on. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on with bonus slots, bonus tokens, the synergy with fuse and reaction badges, and how it all ties together with +1s and 2s and getting token refunds, and there's a whole lot. So bear with me. This part is relatively simple, deciding which badges you want to put on initially, and then we're going to keep going, and I'm going to try to simplify all this as best as possible so that when y'all start making your builds, you understand. All right, so just going through, seeing what badges I want to spend my tokens on. But once we click in that R3 button, we're getting more tutorials about what's going on. Bonus slots are earned through prizing and can be moved to any discipline at any time. Bonus token.
The hell is prizing? When the app come out, bro, it's not coming out, and when it come out, it's gonna crash. Don't even worry about it, dog. Like, y'all are worried about the wrong thing, bro. Like, it's not gonna work. Millions of people are going to be trying to get on the app. It's Friday, bro. Chalk it up. It's over. It's over.
Tokens are also earned from prizing and can be moved to any discipline at any time. All right, so here's a perfect example. In my defense category right now, I only have 2 badge tokens available, but I need 3 for silver high flying denier. So I'm going to go over to my bonus badge slots. I'm going to apply one of those bonus badge tokens to the defense category, giving me 3 defense tokens available, which then I can apply and unlock the silver high flying denier. That is going to be a theme across all your categories, right? You can apply those bonus tokens to any category. So when you don't have enough tokens, you want to get a badge, you can utilize those bonus badge tokens. Now here's an example of bonus slots. There are 5 total rebounding badges, but I only have 4 badge slots available in the rebounding category. So I'm going to apply some bonus tokens so that I have enough tokens to put on all the rebounding badges. But of course, like I said, there's 5 rebounding badges. I only have 4 slots. So this is where I can utilize that bonus slot. So as you can see, I'm selecting the rebounding badges that I want. I'm filling those 4 slots that I have available, but there's another rebounding badge that I want to put on. So I'm going to
still moving just fine.
Yeah, they still moving.
Have that
Yeah, they moving. Oh yeah.
Because you got to be close to them to even get like a real like right contest. But on here, if you hold it up on your right stick the whole time, it kind of makes your player move slow to where like if you don't.
Is this not how y'all 6'5s looked if you went max dunk? Y'all probably wouldn't go max dunk though. What y'all think about that? You know he going max dunk though. Super max dunk. Max contacts too. That shit builds or y'all like that? No cap breakers. I need more D. He probably couldn't even get more D on this shit unless he went a lower 3. I need to see what Trey build is too because he wasn't missing. So right now, we know Koza 3 couldn't even be 80 because it wasn't in his fucking top 6 fucking statistics. So Koza 3 has to be like a 70 fucking 6 or something. Trey and fucking Joe knows if they have 92 plus, then it looks like the 92 plus is just can shoot then, yeah? Y'all said y'all would have probably went more agility? He said he was going to the ones court though. You know me. I wish.
Let me look at YouTube chat. Let me look at YouTube for my damn self. Because I need defense. I'm not seeing nobody with any type of defending fucking. I need niggas to drop the motherfucking sauce, nigga. He's playing MW4. 6'6" demigod. 6'8" demigod. Overpowered point guard. 6'7" guard build. Okay. Oh my gosh, I need defense. I need a nigga with a hella defense though. Like word. Like with the food, like word.
We do this like men. Fine. Like men.
I have a delivery here.
Damn. Jonas, I don't want to break down to the fucking builder, gang. Not gonna lie, I don't want to sit there and break that shit down. This is what I need right here. I just want to see the lockdown. There we go, brother Jones.
The first thing I cooked up is a lockdown defender recommendation. I'm gonna show you my lockdown with no weaknesses, which is hard to do. Most of the time, your lock gonna have something in that weakness category, but I made sure to include an all-around lockdown. Now, first off, the best height for a lockdown from what I've seen is a 6'6" lockdown. I've tried all heights. That seems to be the most consistent one that has the best stat line. Now, I'm gonna also show you a 6'7" in this video as well, but first I'm gonna show you the 6'6". So let's get straight to it. Now, one of the first things I want to say about the builder overall, every build you can make on here, you can make on 26.
I feel about the 676.
Just about.
And
I've tested
that makes
this,
sense though.
And the cap breakers are the same. Basically. Now there may be slight changes, very minor changes with height and stuff and arm wingspan, but for the most part, you can make the exact same build on both, and the cap breakers are identical. I've confirmed this because I looked at just about every build I made, all 15 builds that I have, looked at their cap breakers on there, looked at it on 26. They the same cap breakers, but the main difference between the builds is that top right, badge tokens, and the requirements, and the takeovers are different. So that's mainly what changed. So yes, you at home, once you know all these requirements, you can go make these builds yourself, and especially when the app dropping today anyway. Let's get into it though. All right, so I'm pausing and pushing
niggas
through.
making
Let's go.
Niggas making
so
builds
first
in
thing
the app today, chat.
I did a 70 driving layup bare minimum. It's a lock. This is a lock now. We here to stop the football, here to press everybody, here to steal the ball. We're going drive and dunk 76. Now why 76? Hold on, Joan. Why 76? Because we're going to cap break that eventually, but it's good enough to start the game with no caps. Everybody's gonna have no cap break. You don't need to contact dunk off rip as a lockdown, bro. You need to stand in that corner and be a good lockdown and catch and shoot the ball and be a good lock. You don't need to be running trying to do contact dunks day one and a lock with no, bro. Let the guards do that and get out their way. Let them ISO or zigzag speed, whatever they doing, get out their way. All right. You don't need a crazy high dunk off rip, but eventually you can get you a 87, as you see right there. Well, eventually with 5 cap breaks, get 87 drive and dunk, which will allow you to be able to contact dunk. All right, lightly though. All right, standing dunk 35, post control 38. All right, at this point I'm at community day. I've already made it, so I'm trying to make sure I get these are the final. As you see right there, go back, Jones. Whoa, Jones. You move your. Hold on, brother. So you're gonna get arch, cadence. You're gonna get dead eye, limitless range, quick trigger, and set. And fire. Set and fire is catch and shoot, bro. Okay, they just changed the name. You know what limitless range is. You know what dead eye is. Quick trigger, no dip badge. Okay, that just makes you no dip faster. Arc cadence is basically hitting threes while on the move, including pull-ups, hops, or spin jump. We ain't doing that anyway. You were catch and shoot build. Okay, and we're gonna end up basically using synergy to make set and fire higher. But yeah, let's keep going though. All right, so we're gonna keep moving on. You know, Jones at community day, you know, I'm over setting everything up for y'all. Perimeter D going to 95. I already know top of the dome what it was. It's going to 95. And you see right there, let's go back once. At 95, we're going to get, hold on, let me pause the right time. We're going to get Challenger Gold. So still going to 93. Now you see right there, 93 activates glove, gold glove. You see the difference between this year and last year is the badge requirements. Gold glove was 91 last year, right? Right, class? Now it's a 93. It's more. Now, is it going to be 3 attributes better than last? Is it going to be better than last year? We're going to have to find out in time. At the moment, I don't know, brother. I ain't going to lie. I don't know because I ain't played Park yet. All I've been, they threw me in the builder. And that's it. All right, so we got 95 prem. We got 93 still, bro. All right? That's what we got. That's a solid base for day one. That's solid for day one. I'm actually going to make this build myself. Okay? We got a solid base for day one. All right, so for block, we're going 78. Okay, 78 block. Go, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, 78 block. This stuff ain't popping up yet because I ain't put it up. But yeah, 65 interior gives you 5 interior D. Because once we add strength, we're gonna get post lockdown on bronze. See that? 65 post lockdown. Yes, we're gonna get on bronze. Why not? As a lock. Why not? Because they're gonna. You see how good slashing is. You're gonna have to get some kind of interior D presence going on. And the cap we're gonna keep moving on. 95, I already know top of the dome what it was. It's going to 95. And you see right there, let's go back once. At 95, we're going to get, hold on, let me pause the right time. We're gonna get Challenger Gold. So still going to 93. Now you see right there, 93 activates glove, gold glove. You see the difference between this year and last year is the badge requirements. Gold glove was 91 last year, right? Right, class? Now it's a 93.
I had a 90.
Tomorrow.
I had a 91
is it
still.
Gonna be 3 attributes better than last? Is it gonna be better than last year? We're gonna have to find out in time. At the moment, I don't know, brother. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know because I ain't played Park yet. All I've been, they threw me in the builder. And that's it. All right, so we got 95 prem, we got 93 still, bro. All right, that's what we got. That's a solid base for day one. That's solid for day one. I'm actually going to make this build myself. Okay, we got a solid base for day one. All right, so for block, we're going 78. Okay, 78 block. Go, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, 78 block. This stuff ain't popping up yet because I ain't put it up. But yeah, 65 interior gives you 5 interior D. Because once we add strength, we're gonna get post lockdown on bronze. See that? 65 post lockdown. Yes, we're gonna get on bronze. Why not? As a lock. Why not? Because they're gonna. You see how good slashing is. You're gonna have to get some kind of interior D presence going on. And the cap breaker is basically jump up 5 every time you upgrade interior D. It jumps up 5. It jumps up 5. All right. 95 perimeter. Okay, look at the requirements. I'm showing the requirements for everything. Seatbelt. Look at seatbelt. 91 perimeter D and 80 agility. Agility is tied with seatbelt. Look at Hall of Fame. You need at least an 86. So the bare slowest a lock can be is 86 agility. That's the slowest it can be and be decent. A movable, I don't know how good a movable is yet, but we will get it on bronze. You see, you need a 71, strength 85, strength 82, and 92. Is 92 worth it? We're going to have to find out later. We don't know at this immediate moment till 2K Lab start doing the test, and we find out which of these badges is worth it and which is wasting our time. Eventually, so we're going to find out which one is wasting time. Some of these going to end up wasting our time. Like ankle braces, how important is it? We're going to find out later. All right, so this is it for defense. I'm not touching anything else. You see, we got paint patroller. Why do I have 78 block? Because once vert hit, once I do the vert, we're going to get high flyer denier on silver. That's just because the vert. My bad. Yeah. Come on, Joe. Let's get into it. Lock in. My bad. I ain't had no sleep, man. Bear with me. 87 speed seems like the minimum you need because you get flash with 87 speed. And flash seems like it just speeds up movement without the ball while in transition, offense or defense. Seem like that's something we need, right? I mean, why wouldn't we get it? All right, so we're going to do 89 agility. 89 agility made some things go up. Hold on, but Joe, you're moving too fast, brother. 89 agility makes it go to what? Bow. We get ankle braces gold. We get flash gold. We get pick dodge gold, seatbelt gold, slippery, and workhorse gold. All right. Now I'm leaving it room for cap breakation, the study of cap break. If y'all don't know, it's cap breakology. Excuse me. Cap breakology is the study of cap break. Cap breakation is the action of applying cap breakers. So you see right here, we're gonna have cap breakation going from 89
look at that agility chat.
If you want it, all right. Later, if it's relevant.
Make a big man.
But yeah, right now we have gold.
Wait, pause. I need a big man. I need a center type of build type shit. 6 down lockdown. Big man. I need a fucking big. Nobody made a big. He's looking at him, but who made him? Hey, bitch. Fucking tall guard. Who made a fucking big man? Nobody made that big man. I gotta look at this nigga video, cut. Come on, G. Fuck it.
All right, big man. I think there's 4 big builds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
In,
there's 4 big man builds right
here. He locking me in though. He locked me in
though.
Start
with the first one.
Mr.
Now,
Bonnet.
It says centers might be crazy. So.
Hold on, W Bonnet.
So let's see, right? Let's see.
Hold on. W Bonnet.
So it's a big man 7. Okay, it's a little 7-4.
7-4.
Right.
What's that?
It has.
Hell no. That speed and agility is Assington. There we go. 6'11". How we doing? 71 interior. Bitch, this a popper. No bitch ass popper neither, cuz I ain't gonna lie. I don't want that. Wait. Did I go back too far? Okay, yeah. Keep going. Yeah, that's a popper. Niggas don't want to see that. Okay. $85. $90 board, 82. Speed and agility ain't that bad, I ain't gonna lie. Strength and vertical. 89 driving dunk. Damn, bitch. Damn. Hey, hold on. Cause I don't have to dribble, right? I ain't gotta fucking dribble. Take this ball handle down a little bit. Put that speed with ball, max that out. Or unless I want to cap break it. That's a decent build. I ain't gonna lie, that's a decent build. That is a decent build. Something to look at. I'm gonna be washing through this fucking video. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm trying to hoop. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We gotta fix these physicals though. It's the only problem. Damn, bro, we slow as fuck with the ball. But he can still shoot that bitch. He has crazy defense, crazy boards. Nice little he's basically like a glass cleaner. It's a nice glass cleaner build. Feel me? Yeah, definitely can't dribble the fucking ball, but will set a screen on your bitch ass and put you in your back. Yeah, he can still shoot that motherfucker. It's just like, jeez Louise, man. This fucking physicals is the problem. Bitch, I can't move. I can do all this shit in under the rim, play defense, all that. But bitch, I can't get down the court. And now I got another fucking popper. All right, let's see. I got another popper. This is another popper build. I don't want that high of a three-pointer game. I'm gonna be so very honest. If I'm playing big, I do not need that high of a fucking three. These physicals suck ass. What the fuck? All right, man. That's why nobody posting a fucking video about no damn big yet, bro. Like, so whack. So fucking whack. Holy shit. So whack. That just dead pissed me off. Fucking shitty Shitterson. That was a shitty ass build. Fuck. Damn it. How am I supposed to? Oh my gosh, bro. Alright, chat. This is what we're gonna do. Move you over her. Move you over her. This over her. This. Y'all.